Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
Yay.
We're going to be continuing with Better Call Saul today.
Go ahead.
And we are very excited to be watching episode 5 of season 6.
We sure are.
Thank you for all the well wishes with Kimmy because she was sick. And, everyone's getting sick with COVID. I know it's very contagious and most people are fine. Yeah. You were more sick than you were the first time you had it at the beginning
sick,
of the...
More in my head. Ha ha ha. More congested. Yeah. More head congestion. But yeah, I had a fever, and the associated symptoms that go with that. But
yeah, I could hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm good. CDC says I can be with these guys unmasked.
Yeah, and we took extra time too just to really be safe as well. When you watch things on our Patreon, that's more in the present time because the videos there come out earlier than they do on YouTube just because of process time.
Earlier.
Yeah, usually a week or more earlier. And so it's been about 2 weeks, but we did get ahead of with our other shows.
Right.
So then, that actually helped out a lot because we were like, just in case, because
you never know.
You never know.
For sure.
So we were just being extra careful because, with Dad with his lung issues, and we just wanted to make sure he was, safe because he just can't get sick,
Cannot.
Yeah, so we just wanted to really be safe. But
Okay.
so sorry there was a delay with Better Call Saul, but we're here now, and
so excited.
we are so excited to get into this. Shall we just go ahead?
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, watching Saul and what he did, again, we feel that about Howard and how far they're going with this whole thing.
It was good to see Wendy, though.
I know, to see Wendy, yeah. Yeah, she's really good at following through with other tasks.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so we're watching on AMC Plus, 6:05. Sounds beautiful.
We'll make it a plaque. Beautiful. Was she thinking about Lalo?
Yeah, I still would have told him, but... You gotta tell him. He's gonna see that.
This
No.
point, yeah.
Definitely.
Thank God he's dead.
You gotta tell him.
You want some coffee?
Oh my gosh.
She's not really protecting him, I don't think. I'm telling him. Knock, knock.
Yeah.
God, he's so particular.
So precise with everything.
Yeah.
God.
Major OCD.
Secret door in the mirror.
And then smile.
Yeah.
Sir, I would be happy to help you.
Give me a large on that.
Oh, is he seeing?
Also, 2 Cokes.
He's not listening.
Who came
He's a
in?
Lalo. Yeah, he's
He's
losing it.
paranoid too.
Now this brings us to another key term, relevance. If a
Oh, he's
document
gonna
or piece
start
of
with
evidence is relevant,
Some of us don't have a protracted timeline, if you know what I mean.
My son thinks I should get my own lawyer.
We're pushing to get an extra 30% on top of the penalty because it's what you deserve. It's about you, Sally, right? And you, sir.
So he was shaking because he just wanted to get up there and talk.
Yeah.
Okay. They were satisfied, it seems.
I think we just put out a major fire.
that was impressive.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I'm not asking you to respond.
Tell him the
I
time.
just need you to know that I know.
Do the
Howard, there's
timeline.
no harm in asking
He
for
was in
help.
counseling.
Who are you meeting with?
Not sure why that's germane, but
See, he's
Wexler.
good.
she came to me for career advice.
Oh, God.
You can start today, Howard.
Oh, I will.
Oh.
I have a Jimmy McGill problem. Cancel my week.
Cancel my week?
Homicide.
Legitimate. Francesca? Oh, is he going to hire her?
Business is booming.
He's like, why are you cutting in front of me? How did he kept the toilet?
Morning rush on its way to the dumpster. I know that this place needs a little TLC, but this is just day one.
So it's just
Me, just me. for now. But
'cause
think of it this way.
She really liked her organization.
Half the work. I will explain at the end of the day. Please.
They're just desperate and need a warm body.
Where are you going?
Oh, back to the MVD.
Did I mention the signing bonus?
I get a say in the decorating.
All right.
Business.
Thanks for meeting me.
Of course.
I wanted to apologize.
Oh.
Rich moved me over to Sandpiper.
Right.
And you know that, Kim, don't you?
I think
I'm
I
sure.
heard that.
Oh God, Patch. With the vegan patties. Gotta be 80% garlic.
It's so healthy.
You make me feel better about the law.
Aw, she's so innocent.
She's sweet.
Mr. Ward?
This is gonna be bad.
So are you Mr. Ward? Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Very inviting.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, Howard.
Mr. Ward, I presume.
All right, so what are
Started
we
his
doing here?
vacation.
I'm tired, Jimmy. It's just you and me. And Mackie to ref.
I'm sorry,
he's
but have you
against Saul.
lost your mind?
All roads lead back to you. It's Psych 101.
You want to beat the shit out of me? Legally? Thanks for the laughs.
Mr. Ward.
He's gonna say something else. Oh, he is gonna do it.
Yeah, he stopped.
I think Howard's been.
Oh, that's it, that's
We're just gonna be in Howard's
Oh,
POV.
boy, oh, boy,
Look at Jimmy.
okay.
Oh, look at him, just poke the bear.
She's so proud of herself. Oh, whoa.
Oh boy.
Oh, that might knock him
Oh
out.
wait.
Now they're gonna real fight.
Oh look at it.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
that did it. I was smart at Howard, though.
I
'Cause
was.
It was legal, you know.
Yeah, and he had a witness
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're on? Yes.
We're on.
We'll see you Friday.
It's
TI or something.
maybe. It's to the point where he has to.
He does. I'm surprised Jimmy did it.
yes, me too.
I know he can't help himself, right?
Yeah,
He's
right.
just so proud. He's gonna stumble out. She's gonna freak out. Oh no! Nice.
I gotta see if this will work.
Yeah.
I'm Saul Goodman. I fight for you.
Commercial.
I don't know
There's
him,
a
but
reason.
I found a picture in the bar journal.
See, she gets it in his head.
Right.
I'll fight for you, huh?
Yeah.
So he's gonna wear it proud tomorrow, not even cover it up.
I let him suck me into his game.
Oh, Mike. Reporting for duty.
You asleep?
No.
All right.
Noise.
Cleaning the grout.
Part of the reason we set it up this way is so you can get some rest. Wherever he is now, sooner or later, he's going to end up right here.
God, look at his face.
Would he come back to Albuquerque?
Top with a cement pad. No one's coming in that way. I'll be upstairs.
What did he just do?
Turn the lights on. Let's go. It's gonna hide it there.
Valentina Tereshkova.
What?
She knew the answer.
Sally, hi.
Oh, they're gonna do it? It's gonna be wrong.
Give me whatever you like. You're American. I guess you could spot us a mile away.
Yep, there he is.
No business. Carlo V.
Vari.
Hello, I'm Margareta.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Margarete. What kind of accident was it?
Oh, that's...
He was able to save his
Is that the
men.
boss's
He
wife?
got them out.
Sure, they must have told you something.
The lawyers came to my house. I asked questions.
And what about your husband's men? They must have said something to you.
Vanna
Can I have those
loved
names?
seine Jungs. His boys. But not one of them showed his face.
Because they couldn't, right? He went all the way there.
Oh, it's just so bad.
Yeah, it is.
Not bad. So quiet.
Just looking around.
Nice place to kill you.
Oh, yes.
He wants information.
I'd like to invite you in, but I have work in the morning.
Of course.
She's fumbling with her keys. I don't like this at all.
I know.
Good night.
I'm gonna follow you in when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
He gets around.
So that's where he is. So she thinks he's leaving the next day. There's got to be some evidence. There he is. Wow, doesn't waste any time.
It's a cool looking house.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Don't hurt the dog.
Yeah.
¿Es el jefe que está cuidando la casa?
Sí.
She might have cameras. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Looking for names. Uh-oh, someone else here? She's back? Is she back?
Oh, she forgot something.
He's
Great.
gonna go
now
right
the
to
dog,
him.
that's the perfect. No, now it's set in stone. This poor lady, she lost her husband and was murdered by freaking Gus. Mike.
Oh, God. Too bad she came back.
The dog looking up the
I
staircase
know.
now.
Now she's coming up. Oh, so that
that's
plaque
why.
was his.
That's why we saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you really try hard to hide? Don't kill her. She's such a nice lady. I'm taking out my earbuds.
She's like, oh, good. Nothing's going on. Oh, she left the window open? Oh, he took off. She's like, wait a second. He bagged out.
Really? That's what I did.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. Okay, we're not going to watch this. No preview.
No.
No preview. Man.
Oh,
So he got out.
Wow,
He's out.
You
for
know,
now.
he's such an evil man, and with his neighbors before, when he always was so sweet, like he's such a people person,
God,
and it's so
Even
easy
right down
for
to
him
the
to talk
dog.
to people.
That's right.
Yeah, and he was so good with the dog too that he survives that way too. Like he's a tyrant. He knows how to get what he needs to get, and here. He actually had that look of, oh crap, I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like he actually felt bad. Not that he cares for her, but he actually did have some kind of like compassion there where he didn't want to do that. So thank God
she
he
truly
put the
was an
extra effort in.
innocent bystander, and he knew that.
Yeah, and she already lost her husband, and that was horrible enough that Mike had to kill him. He didn't want to do that.
No,
Yeah,
and he
full
was such a
circle
sweet,
here.
and how he called his boys.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Oh my God.
And he was even sweet to her. I mean, he wanted what he wanted from her. He wanted some information from her, but to go all the way to Germany and to meet her in a bar and enough to, strike up a conversation. I mean, she was even going to, ask him inside if she didn't have to go to work the next day.
I had a moment where I was like, oh, wow. Like, okay, so what bar is he in? And I had a moment thinking it was a German bar, and that's why people were speaking German.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, wow, maybe his wife actually did end up, I mean, a lot of time has passed since then, but I'm like, maybe she ended up staying or revisiting America because her husband died there, and
just wanted to go there.
yeah, she was at a German bar or something. But no, like especially when the bartender, again, like I was just thinking it was all German, but was like, oh, you were an American. But yeah, so it makes sense. So I'm like, holy crap, for him to go that far.
Man,
Sure
he
did,
wants
I'll
to
tell
know
you.
about the lab big time, and that's the only way he's going to get back at Gus.
Mm-hmm.
That's right,
You know, it's so crazy too because here, like, they tried to kill him. Like Gus's people tried to kill him, and he is killing certain people that know who he is, so no one knows he's alive. He's trying to keep that secret, but yet he's still going all around the world to do these things because people won't recognize him, but it's still a risk, and to go that far to really understand and do some digging, because Hector told him you have to go find evidence.
You have to
So
find
now
evidence.
He's doing all his research this way. Man,
And
that
so
was intense.
he picked up that plaque, and that was for Werner. That
That's
was
right,
for
yeah.
him. And so
Yeah.
him lifting it up,
Wow,
I don't know. Maybe he'll, I don't know what he's going to do with that information. What else did he find? I thought he was going to find something in the sympathy cards, like names of the guys. But the guys know, and they were warned, don't you breathe a word of any association. and that's why they couldn't go to the funeral. They couldn't
Isn't
go
that
to
so
anything.
sad?
They were under strict orders, otherwise they would die.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
How terrifying. And here she has this heroic story of her husband.
Yes, he
She
was.
loved it so
Yes,
much,
it collapsed. Oh,
He was actually murdered.
Thank goodness she wasn't, murdered.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad he put the effort in to escape and not kill her, because I thought it was going to be like, well, it is what it is now. I'm going to have to kill her kind of thing. But no, he actually got out of there.
Yeah, and she was very suspicious. She's like, what? Wait a minute.
I know, because when your dog's like really honed in on something, like really looking at something that's not normal and all excited, that's kind of weird. But I don't know what I would do in that kind of situation, but by myself and my dog's acting weird, I would totally either call someone. I would have someone over there with me and not just check. I think.
Me being just, the paranoid person that I would be, I would be like, just call the non-urgent cop number and just say, can you have someone come and just check out the house?
Yeah, I just have.
I don't really want to go upstairs.
Maybe she might still have a camera in there too.
She might, I mean, a lot of
she
people
probably
don't.
would have looked at her phone and just saw the alerts,
maybe,
but
yeah, maybe she had not a Ring camera. I don't know if they have those over there, but. Yeah, something.
Wow.
But a lot of people do have those now outside the house.
Inside,
It's crazy what people do. Like, not that you want to record everything, but it's pretty crazy, like, what those catch sometimes.
Yes.
How crazy is it, too, that they had such good chemistry talking that night? I mean, that's how Lalo is with people, though.
He's very charismatic. He can talk to anyone.
He can, and they're having a whole night of just talking like a date, and she... was like kind of falling for him in a way and was like, oh, I'd invite you in, but I have work in the morning. And I know it's still hard for her with her husband, absolutely. And I know time has passed, but, that's a lot wow. I mean, it's a different party, but yet, wow, like this whole business got her husband killed and then you have the other side coming to you and trying to get information. It just sucks. Yeah. Woo, that was intense.
If he gets to any other guys, I doubt it now because he couldn't find any information unless he found something that we didn't see. Or maybe he'll go back. I mean, he got in there very quickly, and he probably understood that she said, I left my phone. Maybe he understood, because he understood a little bit of German, prior to meeting her. Well, a little bit when he was, he said something to her in German, and she was talking to him. But
wow,
but who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't go back.
Yeah, so
man,
I mean, you go all the way to Germany. You want some information.
Yeah, and so he's doing that, and then Gus is back at that lab or suits lab area looking at things.
Yes, and he left a gun there.
So he wants to cover everything.
He wants to have his protection everywhere. He thinks they're going to come through in that way.
And really silly question, but why did he look at the cable and he turned it?
I don't know. I thought he put the lights on.
Maybe that's what that was, because it looked like it was glowing a little bit
lights,
more.
Yeah.
I was overthinking it. I'm like, oh, what's he trying to sabotage something?
Yeah, is he going to
trip over it? You're going to blow up? I don't know. But, and then the Howard thing with Saul.
Wow, Howard caught on.
Yeah, he's so smart.
And poor Cliff was like, no, you have a problem. Just like my son. I need help now.
Kim and Saul, or Kim and Jimmy, are just so freaking good at what they do to manipulate people, because they knew they had to get under Cliff's skin to actually, hit those weaknesses and, him having issues with his own son.
Yes.
And really setting, what did they call it? But they were giving him these small little...
they were building it up.
Yeah, just building up all these little pieces of information to make him...
like little seeds in his head.
Yeah, to really think this way, and it's just bad. But I'm glad that Howard did at least say, I do have a problem. It's not what you think. I have a Jimmy McGill problem. So I was like, okay, well, at least he got that out. Even though
I just wish he said what time. You had an afternoon meeting. What time? I had therapy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right, yes,
I mean,
that's
that's what ticked
That's
me
a
off.
witness.
That's right,
yeah,
yeah.
right there. There's a witness.
Right?
I was.
I
with
was
him.
at my therapy session. I paid for it. I was
That's
there.
true.
That's right.
That's true. Maybe
I
that'll
mean, it
come
was
up at some point.
what Thursday? He
Probably
said
will.
Thursday afternoon. Okay, what time? I was at therapy.
That's it.
You know, and it does show you too that Howard is a good guy as
Yes,
well
definitely.
because
Yeah.
he's not thinking in a scummy way where he's like, all right, well, Jimmy just likes to screw around with people. He can't help himself because, you know, he's been wronged in certain ways. So he's still like, you know, jabbing at people. But, you know, to not really see the whole picture yet. But I think he is going to tie it in.
He's
that-
going to tie it in with
Definitely,
Sandpiper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because he knows Jimmy is going to get a payday when they settle. He's going to see it down the future. You know, he's going to see it shortly. I mean, he caught on pretty quickly here.
Sure did. My gosh.
Poor
He
Cliff
did.
didn't.
And
Cliff
how
was
great-
like, what are you talking about?
It is
That's right.
entertaining to watch Saul. But I was rooting for Howard in that moment.
I
in the
was
ring,
too,
because I'm
because-
like, you deserve this, Saul. Like, really.
I mean, for him to dress up like
That's right.
Hamlin and do everything
Oh,
he did,
my God.
get
steal
Wendy,
his car, you know,
steal his
impersonate
car,
him.
get Huel to, you know, steal the keys, do that whole meticulous thing, and it's just under the mastermind, really, of Kim too.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
Kim-
they're harassing him and like throwing bricks at his
Yeah.
window or whatever, or whatever he did before. But like, it's just, yeah, it's
Howard
really
is a
bad.
good guy.
But
Howard is a good guy.
yeah,
Like that. Yeah. So.
and Saul, like, it was funny watching them in the ring and how he was like stepping the way he was. So that was funny. I was like, oh, okay, well, he does have some moves in there.
He does. He's
But
quick on his feet.
it is true, and that is a weakness where he does easily get pulled in. Like Saul
Yes.
was even, like Jimmy was telling Kim, like, yeah, I don't know why. Like, I was going to walk away and not get pulled in, but then I just couldn't help it. What
Yeah, he
happened?
can't
And he's
help
like, well, you
himself.
know what's going to happen next or whatever. But it shows that he can't help himself. Like,
Yeah,
I think it's like a pride thing or whatever, where he's like, all right, then I'm going to show you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because then he kept poking the bear while he was in there and kept egging him on. So he
Yeah,
was really
definitely.
enjoying
That's
that.
how he is.
He was. And for Kim to say, you know what's going to happen next, what do they really have in store?
I know.
Is it already in the works? Is it already done? You know, Howard really didn't, you know, relinquish anything to Cliff. Maybe he will now, the next day. But someone else has got to know on Howard's side, because if they're going to drop another bomb against him, you know, Kim seemed pretty confident that something else was already in the mix. So
I know they're going to probably
Yeah,
get desperate
yeah.
and it's going to get crazy because from the first episode of this season when they had that huge mansion or whatever, it seems like they got the money.
Yes,
so what
that
else
was the house they
happened? So
wanted.
with Howard hiring this guy to tailgate Saul and just like really see what he's about, what's going on, I think things are going to escalate even more and get really bad to the point where
Probably, yeah.
they're going to sabotage, at least Howard's going to sabotage himself, unfortunately, even though, like, he didn't want any of this, the poor guy.
I know, and he
He is,
truly
he's a-
did step up to the Sandpiper residents and really, what he said to them was truthful.
Yeah,
Yes,
right,
it's
very good,
30% more. It's not just about the money; it's about the people.
That's right.
They skimmed from everybody.
Yeah.
All
I
those
really
residents.
like, what was her name? Viola, the one that was
Yeah,
with Kim. Like, I really
and-
like her a
and
lot.
I do too, and Kim used her
Yeah.
just to get
That's right,
information,
see
just to get this
And it's so
judge's
casual
name.
in how they do it. It's just like they have their own justification on how it's supposed to be, and it just
Yeah,
stinks
I
because you
know,
have all
yeah.
these innocent people, and she really looks up to Kim. She's
She
like,
does.
you are
She
amazing for what you've
admired
done."
her for what she's doing because she's doing pro bono work.
Yeah.
And it's her past reputation that's getting Kim to where she is, to that meeting with Cliff
Yeah.
about the pro bono
yeah,
work.
that's
Now
it.
with Viola, and, you know, now they got this judge's name. What are they going to do to him? Making
know.
fun of his mustache.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And just really quick, Mike in the freaking backseat of that
Oh,
car.
my
in the
God.
garage.
That
That
was
was funny.
great.
Just
I'm here to reporting
just
for
another
duty.
day. You know, all the things he has to do, and he's an older guy, and he doesn't like move. I'm like, he's good at his job, but like he can't move that well. And here he's like crammed in the back of it.
Hey,
Oh, my God.
he's
That's
so
what-
good at what he does.
Yep.
Tell you,
And he's
wow.
good to his, he is good to his workers.
Yeah, and
he
even
is.
with
He is
Gus,
good. Yeah, he is. Watch
like
his outfit.
actually to speak to the boss like that, like here, oh my God, Gus's face this whole time with his OCD and not having control of the situation, and,
And
he
so
must
he
have
has,
control.
he has to have control with
Yeah, so
everything
him just
else.
scrubbing that, and oh my God, and then Mike comes in and tells them like, hey, we're doing all of this so you can actually get some rest. So he's trying to care for him.
He looks so exhausted.
I thought he was gonna snap there and be like, I do what I want, don't tell me, but. Yeah, that's nuts.
He's in with a toothbrush or something cleaning
Yeah,
the
he's
tile
cleaning
in
the ground,
room.
yeah.
Yeah, that was insane. So can't wait to watch the next one. So we're going to catch up to this. And I think the first half of the season is finished already, and but we'll be there soon to finish up as well.
Yes,
and can't
we
wait for the
will.
second
Wow.
part. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad you're back in the couch cam. Woohoo!
Yes,
Me too. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.
Please subscribe.
Yes. Thumbs up.